begin the ceremony, so would you all please stand to welcome the bride.
I do.
Well, thank you very much. If you would all like to be seated. Everyone searches for one special person that they can share their lives with. The other half who makes them whole. Like two notes blending together to make a beautiful song, or the colours that complement each other to form a rainbow. It's everyone's wish to have a lifetime of sunny days, a rainbow after every storm, a lifetime of loving and living and growing and giving, of sharing and caring, a lifetime of days together, learning from the bad times and cherishing the good times. We have two very special people in front of us today who wish to marry. So I know I do indeed have the correct couple. Can I please ask you both to identify yourselves by telling me your full names? And as tradition dictates, our groom is going to go first.
Yes, I am Scott Michael Barris.
Thank you.
Katy Elizabeth Vaughan.
Thank you. On behalf of the bride and groom, the management and staff and the County Durham Registration Service, I would like to welcome you all to this beautiful setting of Lartington Hall. My name is Cam, and as Deputy Superintendent Registrar, it is my pleasure to be conducting your ceremony today. Our Registrar is Michaela, and Michaela will ensure that all legal requirements are met and will oversee the signing of the marriage documentation, which Scott, Katy, and their witnesses, Mark and Rachel, will sign at the end of the ceremony. Marriage brings together not only two people who are in love, but two sets of family and friends who are united in the couple's happiness. We celebrate today the love and commitment that Scott and Katy have for each other, and I'm sure that it means a great deal to them both that you are all here to share in their happiness and to witness their marriage vows. Scott and Katy, today your guests will hear you willingly and openly make your vows, with a commitment to sharing each other's lives. And it is an honour for Michaela and I to be part of this very special day in your lives. As we celebrate with Scott and Katy today, let us reflect on what marriage means. A marriage is created when two people are willing to accept each other for who they are and have the desire to share all that they are and all that they have with each other. It means making a commitment to develop cooperation, friendship and mutual respect. Marriage means having the courage to be open with each other, the courage to grow and change as two individual people, and the courage to come even closer together when there are challenges to face. Marriage calls for honesty, patience, but not forgetting a sense of humour. It is where each partner cares for the other and supports them in all that they do. A good partner in such a marriage must be loving, caring, but above all, a best friend. For Scott and Katy, getting married today is a proud confirmation of the love, respect, and true friendship that they have for each other. By uniting together in marriage, they will be there to offer each other support and strength, to meet whatever life holds for them. Today, their lives, which began on separate journeys, will be joined as one. And you, as family and friends, may need to help them on their journey. Now, we do have a reading today, and the reading is Sonnet 116 by William Shakespeare. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark, that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to the law for the celebration of marriages, and you are here today to witness the marriage of Scott Michael Barris and Katy Elizabeth Rowe. Therefore, if any person present knows of any lawful impediment why Scott and Katy should not be joined in matrimony, you should declare it now. They're all well behaved. Now, Scott and Katy, before you were joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. And with that in mind, I've got a couple of very important questions to ask you both. Scott?
Yes.
According to the law of this country, do you, Scott, take Katy to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
And will you love, respect and cherish her for the whole of your lives together?
I will.
And Katy, according to the law of this country, do you, Katy, take Scott to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
And will you love, respect and cherish him for the whole of your lives together?
I will.
That's good news. A marriage is formed by you both making two vows. The first, which is the declaration, is to ensure that there is no just cause to prevent the marriage. And the second, the contract, is the most important to you both, and is where you solemnly swear to take each other as partners for life. I am now going to ask each of you in turn to make the first of these two vows by declaring that you do not know of any legal reason why you should not be married to each other. I'd like you to repeat after me, please, and Scott, you're going first.
Okay.
I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Scott Michael Barris,
why I, Scott Michael Barris,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Katy Elizabeth Rowe.
to Katy Elizabeth Rowe.
And Katy, I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Katy Elizabeth Rowe,
why I, Katy Elizabeth Rowe,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Scott Michael Barris.
to Scott Michael Barris.
Well done, halfway there.
Okay.
Now the solemn moment has come for these two people to contract their marriage. Before you all, their witnesses. You have both publicly declared your freedom to marry and your intention to marry each other. I'm now going to ask both of you to make the contractual vows that will unite you in marriage. And I'd like you both to turn and face each other, please, and hold hands. And say the following words to each other, but loud enough so we can all hear. And Scott, you're going first. I, Scott Michael Barris,
I, Scott Michael Barris,
take you, Katy Elizabeth Rowe,
take you, Katy Elizabeth Rowe,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
And Katy, I, Katy Elizabeth Rowe,
I, Katy Elizabeth Rowe,
take you, Scott Michael Barrett,
take you, Scott Michael Barris,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Now Scott and Katy have also chosen to make a personal promise to each other. Who wants to go first? Ever the gentleman.
Thank you very much. Katy, from this day forward, I promise to love and cherish you, protect and care for you, hold and comfort you, and to be your friend always. I will share all my hopes and dreams with you and treasure the time that we have together. Today, I give you all that I have to give, a lifetime of love.
I promise to honour you and to grow with you for the whole of my life. I will love and care for you. I will trust and be honest with you in good times and in bad. I will share your interests and hopes for the future. I will laugh with you, cry with you, and be with you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's not an easy thing to do, to stand up in front of everybody here and make your personal promises. So I think, because marriage is a verbal vow in this country, you are now actually married in the eyes of the law. I think we'll have a round of applause. However, a more public expression of marriage is the exchange of wedding rings. A wedding ring is the ancient and traditional way of sealing a marriage contract. It is an unbroken circle which symbolises unending and everlasting love, and is an outward sign of the promises that you make to each other. The wedding ring is placed on the third finger of the left hand because it is traditionally believed that this finger has a direct connection to the heart, which makes it the perfect place for a symbol representing eternal love and commitment. Now, Mark, have we still got those rings?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
If we could have Kate's ring first, please.
Mark.
Thank you. Do you want to come and stand beside me? If you'd like to pop it halfway on the finger and say these words. Wear this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
Wear this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
All that I am,
All that I am,
and all that I have,
all that I have,
I bring to you.
I bring to you.
May this ring remind us of this moment
May this ring remind us of this moment
and the commitment I have made to you.
and the commitment that I've made to you.
And if you'd like to pop the ring on. So you'd like to pop it halfway on the finger and say these words. Wear this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
Wear this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
All that I am,
All that I am,
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I bring to you.
I bring to you.
May this ring remind us of this moment
May this ring remind us of this moment
and the commitment I have made to you.
and the commitment I have made to you.
And if you'd like to put the ring on. It's a beautiful one. Today you have married your friend, the one you laugh with and cry with, the one you have learned from and shared with, the one chosen to support, encourage and give yourself to, through all the days given you to share. Today you have married the one you love. Before I move to the closing words of the ceremony, I'd like to read a piece by Edmund O'Neill, which says, marriage is a commitment to life, to the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth no other human relationship can equal. A physical and emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, lover, teacher, an occasional critic, Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, and commitment is stronger. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a bond that is unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential, made in the hearts of two people who love, which takes a lifetime to fulfil. Scott and Katy, this day will form a milestone in your lives. You look back upon it with love and happiness, the start of a new phase in your life together. We hope that the feelings of love that you have for each other will deepen and grow stronger throughout the years to come. In the presence of your family and friends, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other. You symbolised your marriage by the joining of hands and the giving of rings. I therefore only have one remaining duty to perform. It gives me the greatest of pleasure to pronounce you as husband and wife together. And Scott, would you like to kiss your beautiful wife? Now, ladies and gentlemen, as Scott and Katy lead you on to your further celebrations, I'm sure that you'd all like to join with me to wish them a long and happy married life together. So would you all please be upstanding for Katy and Scott as they begin their married life together.